Hello writers and readers of the internet, welcome back. First off, sorry if the angle is different. The stand for my ring light actually broke. So I still need to like glue it together or just buy a new one. So I'm on my old tripod right now, which is significantly lower, but I have the ring light behind it, so hopefully that does the job. I know this is a little bit late, but this is going to be my June wrap-up and my July TBR. Let's get into it. House of Holo by Sutherland. This, I think, is my only June wrap-up. I didn't have that productive of a month. Part of it, like I explained in other videos, was the vertigo and just like the motion of my eyes going back and forth causing me extreme headache and lightheadedness. So I just couldn't read, and I didn't want to spend a credit on Audible because A, I wasn't in the mood for an audiobook, and then B, I wanted to actually read this one. So yeah, that took me a little bit longer than expected to read it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of already talked about this book. It had interesting points. Like, it was very weird. The only way I can describe it is breaking it up into 3 sections like you do with a movie, you know, the first act, second act, third act. And each act has its own very interesting subplot that leads into the main plot, but like the stuff before and after the main subplots of each section are kind of, I wouldn't say boring, but I just wanted to get back to the main story, you know, or like less conversation. Really, that's about it. The third part of the book I actually really enjoyed. It got really dark. Things started to make a bit more sense. And I liked the ending. I liked the twist. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this book needs a sequel. I don't want there to be a sequel. If the author does make a sequel, because this one was so popular, I'm actually going to be really kind of disappointed, because that happens quite a lot with books that are like meant to be just one thing and then they get popular and it's like, oh, let's make more. It's like, it doesn't need more. Is it welcome? Sometimes, like in the Vicious trilogy or duology, yeah, it's welcome. But that one also left on a cliffhanger. This one did not. This one is fine by itself. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And now we will be moving into the TBR section of this video. First up, of course, we have the Maidens. Yeah, I'm just about done with it. I have this much left. It's kind of picked up, you know, at first, and like even in the middle of the book, I'm like, I don't know where this is going. It's kind of slow, which, don't get me wrong, I like a slow mystery thriller, but this was like slow. And like now it's like really picking up and I'm more interested. I have taken a couple of like day and night shifts recently though, so I haven't really had time to read where I usually want to. But yeah, I don't know really where this book is going. I think I know who the killer is. Not 100%, but I can't wait to find out. Oh, and this is a quick little side note. I'm not going to say anything that would spoil The Silent Patient, because I absolutely love this book. I gave it 5 stars. It's amazing. If you haven't read it, I recommend that you do read it like right away. But in this book, The Maidens, it actually mentions 2 characters, like the main characters, that are in this book. And I just thought that was so cool that like the worlds were like connected that way. I won't tell you which 2 characters. I already said it. The main characters. That's, you know, not a spoil, but like they brought in the character. I'm like, he sounds really familiar. And then they brought up the other main character. I was like, And I like read the description back through of The Silent Patient. I'm like, oh my gosh, these books are like related. That's so cool. So The Maidens is technically a prequel to The Silent Patient. However, a lot of The Silent Patient takes place in the past. It's one of those that does like flashback, flash forward, all that kind of stuff. But yes, this is technically a prequel. I thought that was so cool. I got really excited about it. But yeah, no, if you haven't read The Silent Patient, you need to read it now. You guys, I finally got it. I think it came out yesterday, maybe the day before, but like, you know, it just come out, but I got it. Volume 2 of Lore, Olympus. I am so excited. I kind of like flipped through it. I didn't read anything because I think this is beginning to bridge into territory where I didn't finish it on Webtoons. But like, I just forgot how like, you know, funny this is, and like the artwork. Like look at this scene. Look at Persephone. Like look at that. That's so cute. She's so funny. I love it. I love it so much. I'm so excited that I finally have it. I don't even care that's in hardback and I had to pay more because this one is in hardback, if you can't tell, so they match. Hopefully they're the same height. Hang on. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, and I love like the different color schemes. That's so pretty. I love this so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait for volume 3 to come out. Oh, this makes me kind of want to get back on Webtoons. I've thought about writing on Webtoons because I'm okay at dialogue, but I'm not. Drawing is not my strong suit, we'll put it that way. And if I do draw something that I'm relatively proud of, it takes a long time. So yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I'm pretty sure the authors make their own artwork. I know that Rachel Smith did her own artwork for these books. I'm not sure if like other authors like have artists or what. I need to look into it, but Webtoons just seems kind of fun, you know? And then if I finish the Maidens, which like I think I will in the next few days or so, I've been kind of wanting to read The Essex Serpent. I don't know why. That one in particular has just been kind of calling to me. And then, I don't know, every time I watch like a Tom Hiddleston movie, I just like, I want to read Shakespeare, because if you don't know, he's a Shakespearean actor, so he talks a lot about Shakespeare and that kind of stuff. It's actually what got me into reading in the first place, because he highly praised Hamlet and would talk about it all the time. I'm like, okay, well, let's read Hamlet, and I fell in love. And then of course for school, Romeo and Juliet and Julius Caesar, and then I read Othello. I've read Titus Andronicus, and now I need to read Timon of Athens. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do these two. Timon of Athens isn't that big, so hopefully I can finish it relatively quickly. However, I like to take my Shakespearean reads kind of slow to kind of soak up everything and like, you know, tie together like relationships and like what's going on and all that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe my mind will change and I'll be like, I want to read something else. If we were villains, maybe. But no, this one's just been kind of interesting to me, so. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm still in my YA fantasy and regular fantasy slump. I just don't really feel like reading that kind of stuff right now. I've been more focused on like mystery and thrillers. I've recently started Poison Orchids. It's on Audible. I couldn't find it in the bookstore or Pango Books or anything like that, so I'll have to do a bit more research. It says only from Audible, so I don't know if this is like an Audible original or what. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm on like chapter 4 right now. I'm on 2 times speed. So far I like it. It seems pretty good. I like the dialogue. I love the narrator. Yeah, that's another one that I need to, that's on my TBR obviously. But yeah, I don't think I've really had a genre slump, I guess we'll call it, for this long. Typically it's like 1 or 2 months. This one I feel like has been going on all year. Like even in 2020 I read like Truly Devious and like a few other stuff, I think like 14 Ways to Die, that kind of stuff. I don't know, I'm not complaining, but like again, I don't know if you can see it on camera, I have a lot of fantasy books that need to be read, but maybe like I'll get into it again. But I don't mind reading mystery and thrillers. I really like it. You know, I like watching the shows about it, all that kind of stuff. On Spotify, I have a podcast of Forensic Files, Cold Case Files, a few more. So, you know, I listen to that while I'm at work, sometimes, like at night, if no one's in there. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, update on Penguin books. I am officially selling. I will provide the link for it down in the description below. But I've already sold one book. I sold Hall of Smoke, I think it's called. Hall of Smoke. I sold that one. I've listed pretty much every book that I was unhauling in the video that I'll link up there for you. But yeah, a lot of people wishlisted it and liked it. It's just dependent on like when they'll buy it. So if you want to buy a book for cheap, go find me on there. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I enjoy it. I don't mind earning a little bit extra cash or money. I am in the process of trying to get rid of like old clothes that I don't wear anymore. For a little bit extra cash and that kind of stuff because I'm moving soon and I don't need that extra weight. But yeah, no, I think, I'm not sure when I'll be able to do this, hopefully July or August, but I want to bring the books that I left at my parents' house with me, so I could either, like, They Die at the End by Adam Silvera, I think. That one I want to put on my bookshelf again. I've been thinking about it and I really enjoyed that book, and a prequel's coming out soon that I need to do a let's talk about. But yeah, those other books I just need to sell. You know, they're not really doing me anything by being at my parents' house. So yeah, I kind of look forward to that. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do that. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me if you follow me on my other social media, such as Instagram, Facebook, and my reading platforms. Those will be listed down in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!